Happy terrific Tuesday. It is Rach and Bernie on your drive home right here on West Bremer Radio. Bernie, how are you?
I am absolutely terrific, fantastic, you name it. All the stuff
you've done some big news.
Yes.
What have you done? What's happened?
Okay, so my gratitude journal for positive healing has gone live on Amazon today. Amazon Australia, Amazon America.
Yep.
It is just so exciting.
That is
Absolutely.
massive news.
Yes.
Massive news.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so proud of you and I'm so happy for you. It is beautiful. I've seen the cover art and it's gorgeous. It's like a sunset sort of vibe with some beautiful font on it. It's gorgeous.
Yeah. See, that's my colours is the orange and pinks and golds. Yeah. And the orange is always about sacral. That's your inner child. And that the inner child is the one in the sacral that actually you can either destroy or you can create.
Okay.
So that's the colours that I have, and the pink is always about healing. Yeah, so
that's pretty
the
too.
heart side,
Pretty.
the heart chakra. And then you have the gold glitter and a few other different things.
Oh, yeah.
And lots of hearts as
That's
well.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
All right, so tell me what's inside a gratitude journal.
Okay, so what we have there is a lot of the self-care, what you should do, self-love, self-compassion. It's daily prompts as well,
Okay.
Every single day. And there's there's prompts so you can actually write what you want in there as well. Because a lot of times when you're trying to write it, you do, what am I supposed to do? You can think about it afterwards, but you can never do it. So just the little prompts, you can use them or not use them.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. So, and it's a daily one.
Yep.
So there's, water intake. Have you exercised today and what you write? And so it's just you getting to know you, but you building yourself up. And we've been talking about self-compassion.
Yes.
And self-compassion is when we bring, what we give to other people back to ourselves. Self-compassion is the first step towards healing yourself. Yeah, all the time.
And I love the idea that there are little prompts there because sometimes it can be quite confronting to look at a blank page and go, I know I need to write, I know kind of what I want to get out, but I don't know where to start.
Yeah.
And this is a great starting point.
And empaths, that is the worst. And I'd like to say as well, empaths, but highly HSPs, the highly sensitive people.
Yes.
Because a lot of people don't understand empath. No one's an empath. But you're very sensitive.
Yes.
You're sensitive to other people's energy. You step in and you want to save them. You want to rescue
You wanna
them.
fix the
Get your
world.
finger out of it.
You just fix yourself. Don't worry about the rest of the world. They will deal with it themselves.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I love that.
Another one that we talk a lot about, because this one here, for the first 14 days, I've reduced the price. But in that price, there's $2 is going to go to my charity. This one, I've got two charities. It's Lifeline, Suicide Prevention, and the other one is Beyond Blue, Suicide Prevention.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so, and that's a lot of this. In it, it's the prompts of what you need to say, what you need to get out, what questions do you ask yourself, and then you just start, meditating. It tells you how to do it, how to get in touch with your heart, and then start writing the hell out of it. And you've heard us talk about this, write and burn.
Write and burn. But don't burn this because it's beautiful. But this is a great way for you to keep this record of a particular period in your life, isn't it?
Yes.
And you can look back on it.
Yeah. And it, if you can do it every single day, and then the mind and the heart's going, and I've got to write this down.
Yes.
Because gratitude, you can't get to gratitude because what happens is that sometimes when you're in anxiety and depression, you don't have anything to look forward to.
Yeah, it can seem too bleak and too hard to find anything good.
So what else is there?
the
There's
point?
no But this way, the self-love and the self-care prompts, they're helping you. And so what's it like today? What's in my mind? Brain dump, get rid of it.
Yeah.
And then you can start seeing. So I want to see 3 great things that you're grateful for that make your heart sing.
Yeah.
And then your brain, you're starting to train your brain. Okay, radio. What can I write down today?
So you're making this a habit, which is really important, isn't it? Because what is it, 21 days to form a habit?
Yes.
Yeah. And then you just, you get into that habit and you just always write.
There's even a page there of the negative habits and what you would like to change them into. So it's a negative and a positive, and then it shows you over that period of time as well that you're actually really monitoring it. You go, okay, I'm really looking at this now. I really need to do something about this today, and that's in your daily journal as well.
Is it good to go back, every, I don't know, month or 6 months or year and read over it and see how you're tracking and what you've achieved and, okay, well, you haven't done that, so maybe...
Yeah. At the end of each week, there's a weekly reflection. So you actually have a look through and you just say, I've done this. And there's questions there as well to ask you. And then you go, wow. And at the end of the month, so every week you've got a reflection. At the end of the month, you go back over those 4 7-day reflections.
Yeah.
Then you write your monthly one.
Oh, lovely.
And so you've got this scenario, summary.
Like a cumulative kind of,
Yeah. But what you're doing is actually you're training your brain. Oh, okay, well, I did that. Oh my gosh, I'm really proud of myself.
Yeah.
And then there's a reward. What can I do as a reward? What can I give myself? Because us empaths and HSPs, we find something else to do.
Yeah.
We find another project,
Well,
somebody else.
Now let's fix somebody else. Come on. Who else can I help and do things for?
Exactly.
Yes. That person's in a bad mood. I must fix it immediately. I don't know why, but I must.
Because it's hurting my ears, it's hurting my eyes. Nothing about them, but it's all about me.
No, exactly. All right, well, stick around because lots more to talk about today on our terrific Tuesday right here on West Bremer Radio on your drive home with Rach and Bernie. Hey, Ipswich, it is Rach and Bernie on your terrific Tuesday right here on West Bremer Radio. Now, Bernie, very exciting news. Your gratitude journal has just gone live on Amazon. It's a book, you can buy it. It will guide you through all of this, and it's amazing. How do I get my hands on one?
Yes. So you can go through Amazon, and this is for women. What I'm doing as well, it'll turn into a blue book.
Yep.
Okay, so for males. So I'll work it for males as well. But at the moment, this one is for the women, the empaths, highly sensitive people, but it's for mental health well-being.
Yeah.
So if you bought it, and you can give these hints to your sons, to your males. As we've said before, males are the ones who are seen to be left. They're the ones who really need the help and support.
And who are maybe not encouraged to share those feelings, like push it down, be a man, Whereas women have feelings.
Men don't cry.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
And this is about changing that narrative and going, no, have feelings and,
And as I said, the prompts are so really good because when you get stuck in your mind and you're really depressed or, the world's against you, it's really hard to get out of that. Whereas if you can just read some of the prompts and go, oh, I can say that, I can say such and such.
Yeah.
And it tells you what to do.
Exactly.
As we were talking about with the write and burn, there is a whole 2 pages on what you do and how to do it, but you never ever leave it in that book.
No.
You put it elsewhere, but it gives you all the prompts of what you write, what you need to say, write and burn, letting it go. Lots of forgiveness in there as well. Yep. There's a serenity prayer in there.
Nice.
How you, what's yours and what's not yours.
Yep.
So there's lots of things that, in this book that actually, or in this gratitude journal, that are just going to help you move along in life, and really start opening up, start blooming. You're opening your heart up to what's rightfully for yours.
Yeah. And what about as a resource if you do go and have, some sessions with a psychologist, for example, or a psychiatrist? This could be a really good resource tool because it can be hard in the moment to remember, oh, actually, how did I feel last week? I can't remember. Yeah. Whereas this you could take with you and go, well, this is how I was feeling here and this is what,
Yes.
So that would be really helpful.
Yeah. And you can write the moods down. You can, there's quite a few, like I said, different prompts. And there's one for the daily one, then there's the second page is for, other things that you would really like to write more of. Yeah. And then there's another part that is, how did I give self-compassion to myself today? What did I do nice for me today? What did I do kind for me today?
That's lovely. I love that.
So again, that's getting you used to being kind to yourself.
Yes.
Because nobody else is going to be.
No, 21 days and it's a habit and you will be in the habit of being kind to yourself and writing this down. I love this. Now, you've got some more planned as well, so it's not. This is not a standalone book, is it, by any means?
No. See, I did my other book, which is called Heal. I'm about to do Recover because now I know.
Yep.
I've got all the, just learning this new work. The Heal book was all about overcoming bullying, burnout, abuse and neglect. Yeah. And now it's just going to be, changed into no more. No more of this bullying, no more of this, and just continue that way. But the other ones that are in the pipeline are, the self-sabotage and the self-compassion journals. The witch wound. The witch wound is, how you can heal your own witch wound.
Yes.
Which we would talk about quite a bit on this radio station. And it shares with you, it's all the blessings, it's all the prayers, how to revoke vows, how to revoke your poverty, your silence, and your chastity vows.
Okay.
And chastity is not only about virginity, it's all about denying yourself pleasure.
Oh.
Pleasure to take time off, pleasure to enjoy life. So it's all, and we always get taught about this chastity, but when it looks like I'm really a workaholic, I have to do this, I have to do that, I am also then, when you revoke that vow, you're actually allowing yourself time off.
Wow.
You're allowing yourself to have pleasure in life. You're allowing whatever pleasure that is, whether it's sexual, emotional, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I was going, wow. So those sorts of things are in that one.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic. Oh, I love it. I'm so excited to. Yeah, I think, like I said to you off air, I think this is going to be a collection of just beautiful, colourful, amazing books. And I'm so excited to,
And we don't have to. The biggest thing with mine is our poor brain has to take such a big brunt of all of this, and that's why it's too hard and too harsh for some people, and they take their own lives. If you can go through this, this is the reason why I've got to my age that I am, because I have been doing this.
Yeah.
And now I've got the time to go unpack it all. Yep. This doesn't belong to me. Send that back to the teachers, send back to teenage kids, And as we say, in school years haunt us for the rest of our lives.
So this could be great for teenagers.
Yes.
For young girls growing up. I mean, this could be a really, really great tool for them.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. So there's lots of, and there's colouring ins, there's lots of beautiful big affirmations in the pages as well. So it's not all beautiful and bright for you, just to, so it's stimulating your senses. Yeah. Is the main thing, and it's really, when you turn the page, it just says, shine like a diamond or something like that, and it's, don't let anybody else shine, dull your shine or whatever it is like that. And it's like, so as you're reading the papers and in it as well is just really instilling, that you are worthy, you are deserving, that, it's time for you to bloom. It's time for you to step up and shine.
Oh, that is beautiful. All right, we're going to come back in a minute and wrap all this up. And I'm so excited to get some copy of this. So stay. Happy Tuesday, Ipswich. It is Terrific Tuesday right here in the studios of West Bremer Radio. It is Rach and Bernie. We are hanging out. We're talking about Bernie's gorgeous new book, The Gratitude Journal. And so exciting. How do we get our hands on one, mate?
Okay, so it's on amazon.com.au as well as amazon.com. This, you can either do the premium colour, and for the premium colour, we are reducing the price for the next 2 weeks. Yep. Which is $25.99 until the 20th of April. But as I said, and then it goes up to full cost, which is $33.99. Yep. And then, $2 to that goes to Lifeline suicide prevention. But the other part here as well, it says here that, that it helps you discover the abundance of gratitude in your life once you start filling this out. By the end of it, and then from then on, you can either use some more, which I'll be doing some more journals that you can actually buy as well. Fantastic. But it just continues. Yeah. So, congratulations. So proud of you. And I'm so excited for you. What a great gift. And it's so nice that you've lived a lot of this experience and now you're sharing it with the next generation and other people and saying, look, this is what works and this is what can help you. And I think that's really beautiful. So thank you. Thank you for putting it out there. I'm very, very proud.
You should be very, very proud. You did it. Now on to the next book. Yes. No pressure. Awesome. Well, we'll catch up next week and have a bit more of a chat, hey? Thank you. Yeah, thank you, listeners. Thank you. And this will be available on Bernie's website as well, through a podcast, and on the West Bremer Radio website as well. And on social media, we are going to share it everywhere. Because wait till you see the cover of this book. It is magnificent. So you have a great week, and I'll catch you next Tuesday. And the same to you. Thank you. Thanks. It is Rach and Bernie on your drive home right here on West Bremer Radio.